Welcome back to the channel. Monica Lu here at The Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing a juice reading. And in this reading, I'm going to be looking at you, your person, the energy between you and your person, and what is actually taking place right now in the collective when it comes to love. Now, keep in mind, this is a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. It's very important that when you're watching this reading, that you are listening to the messages rather than expecting the reading to resonate with you from beginning to end. So if this is a reading that does resonate with you, there will be a link below where I will go a little more in depth into the energies that are taking place in the collective. Now, this is a general reading, so any person who stumbles upon this reading can watch it. You don't have to be a specific sign or, a specific person to watch it. When you're watching it, it is the right time for you to watch and hear the messages. Now, before I get into the reading, I am going to make a few announcements. It's really important that you keep an open mind and be open to hearing the announcements that I will be making before jumping into the reading. If you jump into the reading without listening to my messages that I would like to give to you, you may miss important information, okay? So before I get started, there are some announcements that I need to make regarding a few things. Now, the first thing I want to mention is we are going into a major change in terms of the energies that are happening astrologically. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I am an astrologist. I've been studying astrology actively for 22 years. I use astrology, every day in my life. I look at the planets, I look at the transits, and I look at what's taking place. And I also incorporate it into my tarot readings and in all my videos that I do on online. Okay, so I will be going a little more in depth with that. So one of the things I want to mention is recently we had Pluto go direct. Okay, Pluto started to go direct. And that happened, I believe, October 7th. And now we are dealing with Saturn moving direct now. So there's a lot of changes that are going to be taking place coming up. And I'm hoping to give you more information about what that may be like. If you're interested in learning more about astrology, I highly recommend that you subscribe to this channel and subscribe to my other channel, which is Monica Lu. You can find that on YouTube by searching, or you can click below on my Mercury retrograde video that's linked below, and that will take you directly to the other channel. So very important that during this time, you're aware of how these planetary influences affect your life, how they affect your ability to transcend and be aware of, what is, transpiring and taking place. And this is one of the places that you can do that. Okay. So in this reading, I'm going to be looking at you and your person. I'm going to be also looking at what is going on behind the scenes between you and your person. Now, if you have been separated or you haven't been with your person, maybe you haven't really felt connected to them, we're going to find out what is actually happening in this person's life behind the scenes and give you some more information on that. I'm also going to be looking at the astrological planetary houses, as well as the the planets that are affecting both you and your person. If I don't have time to look at all the planets, I will continue in the extended reading, because in these readings, they tend to be heavy information overload, and I can't always do all the information in one video in 1 hour. Okay. So if there's anything missing, I do apologize in advance. If there's any technical difficulties, I do apologize in advance. Very important that you are patient, with Mercury retrograde still happening. We are still in those phases. Okay. Now, another thing I want to mention is any tarot decks that I'm using in this reading. If there are mini tarot decks, I do have them located on my store. A link will be below for that. And I'm also going to be doing a promotion from October 15th to about November 2nd, where if you buy think if you buy 3 tarot decks, you get one free, or is it 4 tarot decks, you get one free? Either way, if you buy a large amount of tarot decks, then we are going to be giving one away for Halloween. So if you're interested in that, do go ahead below and purchase below. I'm also going to be giving a free, not a necklace, but what are they called? Wristlet? Is that a new word? I don't know. I'm going to be giving away a wristlet in my store. So if you purchase over a certain amount, between, I would say, now and the end of the month, I'm going to be giving away a gift to the first 100 people that purchase in my store. Okay. It's not going to be this bracelet. It's going to be a different bracelet. So if you're interested in that, that will be available as well too. All right. So if you spend over $100 in my store, you get a free gift from me. Now, everything that I sell in my store is directly, sent out from Canada. And if you are interested, in, let's say you need some help, customer service, maybe you can't find your order, you can always email us. Okay. So if you have issues with your order, any issues, please email us. The email address will be located on our website in Contact Us. Just go under Contact Us and you will see the options available there to communicate. And the reason why I'm saying that is because some of you purchase extended readings with us and sometimes you're not able, or sometimes we're not able to deliver the extended reading to your email. So it's really important that you are aware of how the system works, how, getting the extended reading works, etc. If you have any issues, we are here to help you on our website. Just look under Contact and then you will see the email address. Okay. And you can contact us and we'll have someone help you out. All right. So that's the other announcement. The other announcement I would like to make is a lot of you have been asking me about my makeup, about the color that the colors that I wear on my lips. I am coming out with my very own line. I'm not sure the date right now in terms of when it's going to launch. But I will be sharing the makeup, the colored lipstick that I use. So if you're interested in that, do subscribe to the channel so you can hear the latest announcements and information about that. Okay. So that's the other announcement. And the final announcement that I have for you is happy Thanksgiving to those of you all around the world. Doesn't matter if you're Canadian or not, but in Canada, we are celebrating today Thanksgiving. So I just want to thank everyone for your love, your support, for the love messages. Thank you so much for recently we just hit 400,000 subscribers. We're on our way to 500,000. So I just want to thank you all so much for being on this journey with me, for spending time with me, for just evolving. All of us have evolved. And, anyone who is subscribed to this channel is someone who wants to grow. They want to become the best version of themselves. They want to be aware of the energies that are happening, not only in love, but, in the collective, in life in general. So I appreciate all of you who want that, in your life, and those of you that are here. Okay. So those are my announcements. I don't think I have any other announcements. I will be coming out with a couple of videos on my other channel where we're going to be talking about Saturn going direct. We're going to be talking about Pluto going direct, and we're also going to be talking about what's going to happen after Pluto moves into Aquarius. Now, I know a lot of you have been asking me, Monica, can you please do a video on these transits that are happening so that we're consciously aware of the changes that are happening in the universe as well as our personal lives? And 100%, I'm going to be doing that for you and for the community. So again, if you're interested in that, be sure to subscribe to my other channel, subscribe to this channel, and also follow me on Instagram at the love messages there. And you can also follow, another announcement I have for you before I get into the reading is we also have another Instagram account, which is the Love Messages Shop. So if you're interested in seeing all the tarot decks, the mini tarot decks that I use on the channel, I think this is the unicorn tarot deck. So if you're interested in that, that will be linked on the Instagram Love Messages Shop. I have a few other tarot decks here. I'm not going to get into it right now, but if you're interested in that, you can check that out. And we also have daily horoscopes. So if you are interested in knowing your horoscope every single day like me, I'm literally obsessed. I always like to read my horoscope online. So now we have horoscopes available on the Instagram story at the Love Message shop, where you can check the story every single day and you will have a new quote just for your sign. You can check your sun, moon, your rising there and get some motivation, every day. What is it that you need to be working on? What is it that you need to be focusing on when it comes to personal and spiritual, mental, physically, emotional development, especially in this time that we're in right now. Okay, so let's get into the reading finally. Now, one of the things that called to me today was the Oracle of the Unicorn. So I'm using this tarot deck and I'm going to be pulling an important message for both you and your person. And we're going to see what is it that you need to hear right now? What is actually happening in your subconscious mind when it comes to love. So let's get into the reading and let's see what's going on. Okay, so today they're telling me to start with you. So we're going to pull one card for you and then we're going to move on to your person. So the first card that you got right now in terms of where your energy is right now, you have imagination. And the card says, envision a new reality. Give yourself permission to dream. Believe in unlimited possibilities. I feel like right now, collective, a lot of you are in this space where you're not really believing that certain things in your life are possible. A lot of you right now are in this place of finding it hard to really get into this place of just imagining what you want your life to be. Now, whether you're single, whether you're with somebody, whatever your current status is in love, which really doesn't matter at this time, what's really important right now is that if you're not happy in the reality that you have right now, if you're not happy with your life, if you're not happy with certain things, the way things are going, your message here from your higher self right now is imagination. A lot of you need to learn how to just go into this place of, stepping outside of the current reality and starting to make and create your own. And I know for many of you right now, it may seem difficult to do that, but Spirit is saying that a lot of you need to take time out to just go within and create your own reality. Some of the things that I like to do, when it comes to creating my own reality is closing my eyes and just envisioning things. Sitting in a dark room helps as well too. Really just taking yourself away from reality right now. We're going to see why you got the imagination card when we clarify. So let's get into your person and let's see what is actually happening with your person when it comes to the spiritual realms at this time. Okay, so your person got the card of partnership. And it says teamwork will give you a better result. Find trustworthy people to partner with. Build up a talented support team. So a lot of you right now are going to be attracting somebody who really wants a partnership, okay? You're going to be either you have already attracted this person into your life or you're going to be attracting them, okay? It could be past, present, or future. The important message here for you is to hear the messages and see what is actually transpiring for you and this person. So one of the things I'm getting with the partnership card for you is a lot of you are going to be attracting somebody who is your twin flame, your soulmate. Usually for me, it takes about 2 to 3 weeks every time I do a juice reading, but I'm starting to do more juice readings now because right now there's a shift that's happening in the energy, both astrologically as well as physically in the physical realms. So for many of you, you're going to be attracting somebody who wants this. Okay. So whether you have this person in your life or you don't, the key here is to continue to envision and imagine. Okay. This is why your card is the imagination card. There's a need for you to imagine the type of partnership that you want, the type of relationship that you want, the type of people you want in your life. Because a lot of you right now, you're trying to attract the right people. You're trying to attract the right team. whether it's business or love, you're trying to attract someone here that is worth your energy and time. And what Spirit is saying is you're a lot more powerful than you think. You're a lot more powerful than you think. A lot of you think, no, I can't do that. I tried so many times. Or a lot of you just feel so down right now as if you don't have the energy or capability to create what it is that you want. Okay. So this is the energy right now. You're preparing to manifest someone who wants a relationship. This person is also looking for the right person. So this is what we're seeing here. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to get into the actual energies that you are, coming forward into this connection with, and the energies that your person's coming forward. Now, I just want to be very clear before I get into this. If you're single and you're watching this could be somebody that you are going to be attracting into your life, okay? Either it's someone that you have already attracted or it's someone that you will be attracting. If you're somebody who's already in a relationship, a lot of you are trying to attract this from your partner right now. Either it is coming or it's needing to be manifested by you in order for it to happen. So it doesn't matter where you're at right now. The key is to hear the messages. So I'm going to start with the Universal Tarot. I really love this tarot deck. It's the extra large tarot deck. It's huge. Look at this. It's huge. So I'm going to be pulling one card for you and one card for your person, as well as the energy between you and this person at this time. And then we're going to get into the romance angels and the oracle cards to get more information. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to pull one card for your person. They're telling me to start with your person. So I'm going to pull one card for your person. What is the collective's person up to? What is their energy right now? How are they coming towards the collective right now? Okay, so your person got the Queen of Cups. Okay, this is your person's energy. So whoever it is that you're attracting or dealing with, this is somebody who really likes you, okay? They're like fond over you. They have a lot of love for you, a lot of sensitivity here. It could be a water sign you're dealing with, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or this person can have a moon water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, moon, sun, or rising. Or this could be somebody who just embodies energy of, a water sign, sensitive, caring, loving, peaceful, calm. This is the energy that I'm getting from your person. Now, your energy, tell me about the collective. What is their energy like right now? What is their energy like? Okay, this is your card. All right. And I'm going to pull one card for the energy between you and your person. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles. This is what you don't see. So we're going to get into that and find out more in a moment. Now, your card right here, wow, you have the World. A lot of you right now are in this place of ending a really, really tough cycle in your life. Either you've ended a relationship with someone recently, or you've ended a job. There's something here significant in your life that you completely are now closing out. And this is why, collective, you got the card of imagination, because what Spirit is trying to tell you right now, Spirit is trying to say, you can create whatever it is that you want. Some of you believe this, some of you don't believe it. And if you're somebody who doesn't believe that you're able to manifest and create the reality that you want, despite any restrictions that are on you right now, whether they are from society or restrictions in your mind or restrictions from certain people, what the universe is trying to tell you right now, collective, is you are going to be having a brand new beginning. A new beginning is coming in for you. A new world is coming in. This is going to be the start of Pluto moving into Aquarius. It's at the final degrees of Capricorn. So what Spirit is saying is, are you creating the reality that you want? Are you prepared to create this new world, this new vision that you have for yourself? Because some of you have been wrapped up so long in a life circumstance, life situations that really a lot of you don't want to be in. A lot of you are saying to yourself, I don't want to be in this situation. I've wanted to free myself from this for so long. And now the opportunity is finally coming in for you to free yourself completely from something here that just isn't benefiting you anymore. We're going to find out more when we clarify. Now, the energy between you and this person right now is the Page of Cups. So I'm really getting right now, for many of you, this connection that either you're attracting or this connection that you're in is very casual right now. Either it's a casual relationship or it's a relationship that, a lot of you are going to be moving into a new serious direction with this person. But it's very casual right now. You both are kind of just seeing how things are going to go, taking it slowly. For others of you, it looks like you've ended a relationship, maybe with someone that you have children with. You could have recently decided to end something here that was casual. Maybe you want something more consistent. But overall, I'm seeing here that a lot of you are going to be preparing to either flirt, meet somebody that you like, somebody that really has, what I'm getting here, a lot of potential. Okay, so let's get into your reading and let's see what's going on. The first card I'm going to clarify for you, collective, is this person that you're dealing with, okay? We're going to see who this person is. This is somebody who wants a relationship. This is somebody who's really serious about you. Tell me more about the collective's person. Why are they coming in as the Queen of Cups? Tell me more. Okay, so your person got the 10 of Cups. We got the Star. And you have the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about this person. At the bottom of their deck, they got the 9 of Wands. So a lot of you are dealing with somebody here who's been through a lot. Okay, 9 of Wands is a card of somebody who's been through a lot. When we look at the 9 of Wands card, we look at all of these wands, and these wands represent our past experiences. And what happens, when we go through all these past experiences, we're affected significantly by these. And sometimes we're in this energy of being defensive or being afraid or, not really wanting to open up. There's something here about this person watching to see if you're the one, they're watching you to see if you're somebody that they want to hold on to, because this is somebody who doesn't, I'm really picking up strongly. This is someone who doesn't play games. Okay. Whoever it is that you're now attracting into your life, you're attracting somebody here who isn't interested in games or interested in something serious. I'm also getting that a lot of you are dealing with somebody here who recently was abandoned by someone. Maybe somebody left them, somebody didn't appreciate them. I'm also getting here this person is afraid of abandonment. Whether this has happened with you or not, this is something that this person has had to get over multiple times. People leaving them, people ghosting them, people not caring about them, people leaving them out in the cold. This person's been through a lot. And this is why this person is someone who's really sensitive and caring, because they've actually experienced what it means to be beaten down. They know what it means to have somebody not care about them, to have somebody just not even acknowledge who they are. So this is somebody here who's really serious. There's somebody who wants a relationship with you. There's somebody who sees themselves having a long-term commitment in the near future. Okay, with the Star. This is also somebody who's coming towards you who wants to heal. They want to heal the connection with you. They want to heal the relationship and partnership. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing for your person. There is maybe a decision that you both need to make together. And this is what you both don't see coming, is a decision. An opportunity is going to be coming in. I'm seeing this opportunity come in for many of you closer. Either it did come in for many of you at the beginning of September, or it could have happened in May, or it could be happening closer to the end of the year. Okay, so a lot of you are going to be finding somebody who's worth your time, who's worth your energy, somebody who's really going to commit themselves to loving you, if that's something that you haven't already found. Now, also what you don't see coming is a lot of you are going to be walking away from someone or something. I feel like a lot of you have already done that. You've broken up with somebody. which was really devastating for many of you. You and this person can both be single right now, okay? Or you may have recently became single because of some sort of conflict that happened in your life, which was very, very painful. And what's coming in for both you and this person is healing. Okay. So I'm really getting a major, like I said, with the planets finally moving direct, there's a situation that you've been in, and both you and this person that have been in that have held both of you back. And that's going to change is what it's telling me. Okay. So it looks like you are attracting somebody who's really caring, loving, and supporting is what it's showing me. Okay. So let's get into your cards and let's clarify the world. What happened here, collective? You want to fill us in the comments, fill us in the live chat. Let us know what happened. Did a relationship recently end for you? Did you close a cycle out? Did you end a job here? What happened? What's going on? So tell me more about the collective. What is this world energy for them right now? What's closing out for them? What's changing here? Tell me about the collective. Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles. A lot of you recently just ended a job. Okay, remember how I was saying a job, you ended a job, maybe you walked away from a job, or maybe a job let you go. A lot of you right now are finding it difficult because maybe money is tight right now, finances are not really that great, or maybe you just ended a job. Some of you are starting your own business. If you haven't done that already, I see you doing that. Tell me more. We have the Queen of Wands. You could be a fire sign. I'm getting Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Taurus, Aquarius, as well as Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo. Okay, this is what I'm getting. A lot of you are in your power right now, or you're about to become, in this place of your power, because the Queen of Wands right now is talking about someone who has a vision. This is somebody who has a vision. They're working really hard. Some of you are, like I said, starting a new business, or you've just recently ended a job and you're moving towards something new. Tell me more. And you have the High Priestess. Yes. So you're starting to become more spiritual. You're starting to become more spiritually aware of the energies around you. Some of you aren't talking to somebody. You cut somebody off, you stop dealing with this person. And I feel like right now, a lot of you are in this place of silence. Like you're not communicating with anybody right now. You're like, leave me alone. I just want to kind of do my own thing here. Somebody here is really focused on money. And I feel like that's you, collective. You're working really, really hard at this time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clarify this Page of Cups, and we're going to find out how your person's contributing to the current energies and how you're contributing to the current energies. And then we're going to get into the romance angels and see what is it that both you and this person are working through when it comes to love. Okay, so your person got the Eight of Pentacles. And you got the Eight of Swords. A lot of you chose to completely end things with a specific person. I'm seeing an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini here, maybe an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. So you decided to end things with this person. What's interesting that I see here is that if you have recently ended something with someone, I see this person, the way they're trying to contribute to the situation, collective, is this person really wants to work things out. This is somebody who wants to come towards you with some form of an apology, wanting to work things out. But a lot of you are at this place where it doesn't matter how many times you apologize or this person apologizes or you try to make things work. It's an ongoing cycle. It's something that a lot of you have felt stuck in. Okay. And I did mention this at the beginning of the reading that a lot of you have been feeling stuck in some sort of situation, stuck in a job, stuck in a relationship, stuck in something in your life that just hasn't been moving forward. And a lot of you were saying to yourself, look, I'm tired, Monica. I'm tired of being in this situation that I have absolutely no control over. And that's why a lot of you right now are being called by the divine to step aside and start imagining the kind of life that you want. Because when you start to do that, that's when the universe is like, okay, now we can put this in place for the collective. Now we can put this in place. How is the universe supposed to put anything in place for you if you're not even creating the vision that you want with your imagination? So, like I said, a lot of you have ended something because you felt stuck. And now this person, okay, this person that you disconnected from is turning into the person that you actually want, because you're now showing the universe, look, I don't want this. I'm not for this. I don't want this. I don't believe in this. This is not something that I want. And if you don't want something, you have the right, the spiritual right, to let the universe know, look, this isn't for me. Send me something better. Send me what I truly deserve. The only way you can receive what you truly want, collective, is by you actually asking for it. If you're not asking for it, if you're not letting the universe know, look, do you know who I am? Like, I don't accept this type of behavior. I don't accept cheating, lying, deceptive type of energies around me. And you now start to show the universe what you truly deserve. So this is what I'm seeing transform right now when it comes to your love life and what is actually taking place. So let's get into the romance angels and let's see exactly what you crave the most when it comes to love. What is it that you're working through? What is the important message here when it comes to love for you and this person? Okay, so you see, you have codependency in reverse. Okay, so the message here for many of you right now, and you have separation at the bottom. So for many of you, you chose to completely disconnect from somebody here that at one point you really loved. You decided to disconnect from this person because they were too codependent on you, okay? Either they were codependent on you financially, or you may have been very codependent on someone here financially. What I'm seeing here is part of this ending that took place for you recently for many of you is that you're learning right now when it comes to love not to be codependent on somebody. Don't feel like you need to rely on somebody, whether it's financially, emotionally, mentally, physically. A lot of you are learning right now that, and I'm going to tell you the honest truth. A lot of you may not like what I'm about to tell you, but a lot of you are learning that you only have yourself. You only have you, okay? You come into this world alone, you leave this world alone, okay? Even if you find someone to love, at the end of the day, you're still your own person. So a lot of you are learning that if you're not happy within yourself, if you're not putting in the necessary work for yourself, then how are you supposed to be in a happy, healthy relationship? Both parties in a relationship have to be independent so that when they come into the relationship, the partnership, they're not heavily draining the other person from their resources. Okay. So a lot of you needed to end something recently and create some sort of separation between you and a specific person because somebody here was way too codependent. And a lot of you don't want that anymore. You want to be free to do whatever it is that you want. Now for your person, we have free yourself in reverse. This person is still needs to free themselves from something. Okay. Either it's a past relationship. It could be freeing themselves from abandonment issues. Whoever you're dealing with, this is somebody who's super sensitive. Whether you know this or not, this is somebody who's super sensitive. And this person went through unrequited love. Okay. So remember how I was telling you this person, they went through a lot. We had the 9 of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. This is what you don't see when it comes to this person. A lot of you think you know this person and you really don't. This is somebody who's really sensitive. They've been through a lot. Go ask the person that you're dealing with right now and ask them, have you been through a lot when it comes to love? Did you experience hard times? Some of you don't even know this person completely. You're still getting to know them. Okay. So this person went through unrequited love. It says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So whoever you're attracting now after this major cycle ending, I feel like most of you that I'm talking to, either you're already in a relationship with somebody who's already been through this, or you're somebody who's single who is very close to attracting this type of person into your life. So you're dealing with somebody here who still needs to free themselves, or they're in the process of freeing themselves from some sort of situation that, one, hasn't really been growing for them, two, someone could have left them, or three, they could have dealt with some sort of child traumas when they were younger, okay? And this is something that a lot of them are trying to get over in the present moment. Tell me more about the energy between these two at this time. Okay, so we have stay optimistic about your love life. This is the energy for both you and this person. Now, what it says here is positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So here's the thing, okay? Bottom of the deck, you have pay attention to the red flags. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. I have a really important message for someone. I don't know who's going to resonate with this, but I feel like I need to tell someone this. Some of you are still in a relationship that you know you're not supposed to be in, that you know that you're not supposed to be in that place. Your intuition, High Priestess here, has been telling you this nonstop, but you're ignoring your intuition. You're not listening to it. This is why you and this person, what you both don't see is pay attention to the red flags. Some of you are choosing or wanting to give someone here a second chance, but you need to pay attention to the red flags, that are surrounding the situation, because I feel like a lot of you are feeding into a relationship that you know isn't good for you, that you know you're not supposed to be in, and you know that there's something better out there for you, but a lot of you are afraid to end a relationship because you feel like being able to find this new person is going to be difficult. So if you're somebody who's remaining or being in a situation that you know you're not supposed to be in, there's something here about you needing to remain positive, because by you being positive and completely being open to imagining the kind of life that you want, that's when it's going to happen. But if you're just settling, I feel like a lot of you watching this right now, you're kind of just settling. You're just settling into a relationship that, really isn't giving you what you need, but you're staying there because, out of comfort. Somebody needs to hear that. Okay. So this is what I'm seeing. Now let's get into what's happening behind the scenes. Now, if you are in separation, I'm going to be using this. This is your person's deck. So I'm going to be pulling a couple of cards, maybe about 6 cards, and we're going to see what is actually happening behind the scenes when it comes to this person that you're separated from, that you're not with right now. Some of you are inquiring about that. So tell me more about this person that the collective is separated from. What are they doing behind the scenes? What's actually happening right now? Break the deck. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords. We have the 6 of Wands, the King of Cups, the Lovers. Okay, and we have the Emperor and the Page of Swords. Okay, so if you're in separation with this person right now, it looks like they're watching you, okay? And a lot of you right now recently have been focused on, your success right now. This person may even be focused on their success, focused on what it's going to take for them to be successful. This is somebody who a lot of you are attracting into your life. Okay, this is a soulmate. This is somebody here who's looking for love. Okay, so if you are dealing with someone who is in separation from you right now, or it could be somebody that you're attracting, whoever this person is that's on your mind, this is somebody who wants love. They're really, really serious about having a commitment with you. They see you as somebody who is really stable, solid. Could be a water sign that you're dealing with, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. I'm getting Gemini here, maybe an Aries. So maybe a Leo as well too. So you're dealing with somebody here who's really wanting a relationship. I haven't seen this type of reading in like months. I haven't seen this. So now that the seasons are changing, now that, the planets are moving direct, it's like cuffing season, right? People want, something serious right now. Okay. So whoever you're dealing with or whoever you have on your mind, now that you've kind of disconnected from them, they want this connection even more with you. I see a lot of you starting a new relationship or flirting with somebody that you're interested in. Okay. Moving forward. Now, let's get into the juicy parts of the reading. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get into the astrological components, and we're going to talk a little bit about that and what is taking place for you. I'm going to also get into the important messages from your higher self. So if you're somebody right now who's really going through a hard time, okay, you're going through a really hard time, you don't know what's going on in your life, you need a message right now. What we're going to be doing is I'm going to be going sign by sign in a moment. Okay. And we're going to be using this tarot deck. It's called the Soul Truth Self-Awareness card deck. I've never used it before. It's my first time using it. I just opened it up this morning. So if this is something that you like and you like the messages that I share with you here for each sign. I'm going to go through each sign. You can check this out on our website, which is monicalouv.ca, and it's a little mini deck. So if you're interested in that, the code here for the guide is available. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. So it is a gamble when you're expecting the guidebook, okay? Just to let you all know. So I'm going to do that in a moment. And then we're going to be getting into ask a question, get an answer, ask a question, get an answer, where you can ask any question that you want. Of course, it has to be a question that can be answered with yes or no. And we're going to talk about that more. So make sure you stay tuned for that as well, okay? So let's get into the astrological components that are affecting your love life right now and this person that you are attracting or the person that you're dealing with at this time. We're going to start off with the planets and then the houses. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to pull the house cards and the planetary cards. If you're interested and you're watching this on the live, for those of you watching it on the live, you can guess. You can guess which planets and which houses I'm going to be pulling. And then you can see if your intuition's tapped in or if you still need to do work on tapping into, the universe. Okay? So let's see what houses are affecting the collective at this time when it comes to love. What astrological houses are affecting them? 1, 2, 3. Back. Okay. And for your person, you can type your house, the houses, and the planets you think that will come out. Okay. And we have 3 for your person. All right. Now, what planets are going to be affecting you and your person? 3 for you and 3 for your person. All right. Okay, so what I also have here as well too is another mini deck, which is an astrological mini deck. I have this as well in my store. So I'm going to be pulling a few of these if necessary as well. So what houses astrologically are currently affecting both you and your person? Let's see. The first house we have for you is the 6th house. And the message here for you is the work, health, and duty area of your life. Okay, this is how your love life is being affected. So a lot of you right now, with this 6th house here, you're being affected because either recently you ended a job or maybe you decided to walk away from this job. A lot of you needed to end this cycle. There was a cycle here that you were in that wasn't good for your health, is what it's telling me. The 6th house is all about our health. It is the house of Virgo. Some of you are Virgos watching this. Maybe there's a direct message here for you, Virgo. And I'm also really strongly getting as well too that with the 6th house here, a lot of you are learning how to cut out certain foods in your diet. Okay. So I feel like and there's certain foods that you've been eating. There's certain things that haven't been healthy for you. So your love life is really dependent on how you approach the 6th house moving forward. Okay. That means, what is your health looking like? What kind of food are you eating? What are you putting in your body? Is there a way that you can maybe change the way you're eating or the way you do things, in terms of, are you working out? Are you taking care of your health? A lot of you right now need to be focused on that. That's what your love life, that's how your love life is being affected. So the 6th house is really going to be really important for you. We have the 8th house. And the message here for you is this transformational area of your life is about shared resources and intense emotions. Some of you have been so codependent on someone. Okay, this is a very important message for someone who needs to hear it. Some of you have been codependent on somebody. Like you've been going to this person for a job, you've been going to this person for, money, love, support. And it's like Spirit is trying to tell you right now that has to come to an end because you keep allowing yourself, collective, you allow yourself to be stuck in a situation where it's not secure. You thought it was secure. You thought this situation was secure and it wasn't. Okay. Some of you were relying very heavily on someone. Maybe you were married to this person before. Maybe you were, this person was employing you. Maybe this is somebody here who you were in a relationship with. You don't want to be codependent anymore. And the way that a lot of you are going to work through not being codependent on the situation is by actually tapping into your ability to become resourceful. So there's something here about you learning how to become resourceful, maybe starting your own business. There could also be something here about you needing to completely tap into your intuition. Okay, when it comes to being able to rely on yourself. Now, the other house that's affecting you right now, we have the second house. Yeah, your finances are being affected right now. The whole entire reading when it comes to you has been about money, finances. How can I attract more money into my life? How can I, so even though you want love, a lot of you know that you have to work on your finances in order to attract maybe the love that you want. Because if you're not secure financially and you're not feeling confident financially within yourself, then how are you supposed to go out into the world and get what you want and create the reality that you want? We live in a world that's very physical. Okay, so as much as this is very spiritual for you, there is a physical component as well too. So right now, a lot of you are closing out a cycle, a job, depending and relying on somebody, to being at this point of saying to yourself, you know what, I'm not doing this anymore. I want to be financially independent. I want to be free. I want to be free to do whatever I want to do. And that's going to start with your health. If your health is not in check and your health isn't, and you're eating bad food, then how are you supposed to attract the type of resources that you truly deserve? There's something here about you needing to look within yourself and stepping aside, collective, and imagining the reality you want rather than accepting the one that's been given to you. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing here. We're going to talk about the planets that are affecting you in a moment. Let's talk about your person now. Now, this could be, again, a person that you are attracting, that you are going to be attracting into your life, or this could be someone that's already there that you've attracted. So what houses are affecting this person right now? We have the 9th house. So the 9th house right now is talking about your person being in this place. Could be a Sagittarius you're dealing with. This is somebody who's really determined right now to expand their life, to make their life better, to work on themselves. Okay. So if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, this is somebody who wants to broaden their horizons. They want to become more spiritual. They want to maybe study spirituality. They want to go on a journey here. This is somebody who's ready to expand. Whoever you're attracting or dealing with, this is the real deal. This is the real deal. You're going to be attracting somebody who wants to grow, who wants to expand, okay? Some of you watching this from the collective, you're a Scorpio or you're a Taurus, I'm getting, or Virgo really strongly. You're attracting somebody who wants to expand. You're attracting somebody who wants more out of life. They don't want to just be in this place of, this is all life has to offer. They want more. They want more out of this. Tell me more. What house? House that is affecting your person. And Mercury retrograde is really, really just tying everything in right now. The house that is affecting your person, as well as the 9th house, is the 5th house. Some of you are dealing with a Leo here. This is somebody who wants romance. They may want children. They want to create. There's something here about creating. Some of you are dealing with an artist or somebody who does art, music. This is somebody who knows what they want. They're ready to finally have that romance and love they truly deserve. And the final house that's affecting your person right now in love is the 7th house. So I'm really strongly getting with the 7th house here that, again, this person wants a real relationship. They want to see the relationship expand. Some of you are dealing with a Libra, I'm getting here. So yeah, it looks like I don't have anything bad to say about this person that you're attracting, that you're imagining, that you're envisioning, that you're creating. Some of you may be watching this and saying, yeah, right, I can't, attract this type of person. If you are saying those type of things to yourself and you don't believe that you're able to attract the love, the type of job you want, the type of love that you want, then a lot of you need to do inner work. That's something that you still need to work on, because whoever this person is that you're attracting, there's somebody who really wants love. They're ready to move to the next level and they're tired of waiting. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing here. Now, let's talk about the planets that are affecting you right now when it comes to love. The first planet, we have the sun. Yes, a lot of you watching this are Leos. So it says, your immortal spirit, purpose, and destiny is involved. Whoever this person is that you're attracting, okay, a lot of you are starting to realize what your purpose is. Okay. And as you start to learn what your purpose is and why you're here and what's happening, that's when spirit is going to create the energy necessary for you to attract this person, because this person's part of your destiny. That's why the sun showed up. That's how your love life is being affected. You're going to be attracting somebody who brings a lot of warmth, positivity to your life. This is somebody who's part of the destiny that you're supposed to be achieving. We have the moon. Yes. Whenever the sun and moon meets, usually it's a new moon when that happens. Okay. I'm also getting something here. You're going to be connecting to somebody, if you haven't already, you're going to be connecting to somebody that you're going to be able to open up to. You're going to be able to share your emotions, your feelings, how you truly feel about things. Some of you are a Pisces or a Cancer watching this, okay? You're in the collective, and it says your unconscious, sensitive inner emotions and responses, okay? So for many of you right now, you're in this place where you're starting to get more in touch with your emotions. You're starting to get more in touch with your spirituality. You're starting to get in touch with your purpose in life. What is your purpose? Why you're here? What you need to do moving forward? And finally, you have Mars. Wow. You right now, you have the energy within yourself to create. Okay. A lot of you are using your sex appeal to create what it is that you want. It says your physical energy, drive, strength, and fighting spirit. So a lot of you, if you're in this place right now where you feel like giving up, spirit is saying, don't give up. You have the power here with Mars. You have the ability to create this reality that you want. And another message I have here for you, collective, is your imagination is a lot more powerful than you think. Okay. Especially when it comes to your love life. Your imagination is a lot more strong than you think. You need to utilize your imagination to create this new reality. Remember, it's a new reality, okay? It even says here, look, it says envisioning a new reality, and that's what the world is all about. The world is all about you creating a new reality that you want for yourself, okay? So this is what I'm seeing for you, messages for you. Now, messages for your person, what planets are affecting your person? We have Neptune, yes. Whoever you're dealing with, this is somebody who is still, there's somebody who likes fantasy. This is somebody who likes to be in this place of, playing dress up, this is somebody who doesn't want to really be in reality. They rather be outside of reality. They like to kind of be disconnected. Some of you are dealing with somebody who drinks or likes to drink or likes to do drugs here, I'm getting. Okay, that's not for all of you, but somebody needs to hear that. We have Uranus, okay? So it says for Neptune, it says your fantasies, yearnings, longing, and potential for illusion. And we also have Uranus, and the message here is your potential for sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening. So this person right now is going to be going through an awakening, and that's going to happen when they finally meet you, because a lot of you don't realize that you and this person are going to meet. The reason why a lot of you haven't met your soulmate and the person that you're supposed to meet is because you haven't done the necessary work on yourself. You haven't completely done enough work for you to attract the right person. But as you watch this video and you start to unfold the things that you need to work on in order to attract the love that you truly deserve, that's when you're going to be one step closer. So sudden changes are going to happen. Something here is going to shake this person out of this place of being asleep. Okay. Some of you are dealing with someone who was maybe asleep for a while, they're now awakening to the realizations of what needs to change. And we have Mercury. This is somebody who wants to talk to you. You could be dealing with a Gemini here. And it says how you think, communicate, write, and travel. So there's something here. It could be a Pisces, Aquarius, or a Gemini that you're dealing with. This is somebody who is ready to communicate. I also am getting this is somebody who's going to communicate with you. So if you've been waiting for this person to communicate, I see this person communicating randomly, suddenly, especially at the end of Mercury retrograde. Okay. So these are the planets that are affecting both you and your person. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get into the all signs. Okay. So if you want to hear important higher self messages, okay, from your higher self, what is it that you need to know right now? I'm going to be pulling this card. I'm also going to be reading to you just the little explanation at the front. If you want the full explanation, because I'm not going to have time to do it in the original reading, I will do it in the extended. I will read every single thing in the extended. And if I have time, I will also post in the community for each sign as well too, okay, if we have time. Now, before I get into that, I'm going to be pulling one card for you and your person to see what you both need to work on right now. And then I'm also going to be pulling in the extended how your person feels, okay? How they feel about you, actions they're likely to take, how are they viewing you, outcome, advice, what you both want to say to one another, as well as other spiritual oracle cards as well too. And then I will get into the ask a question, get an answer, okay? So let's get into the all signs. I'm going to be going from Aries all the way to Pisces. And I highly recommend that you check your sun, your moon, and your rising. Okay. Okay, stop right there. Message for your person. We have, where am I called to use my voice right now? Okay. And the message for your person is, you have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters and it's time for you to share it with the world. Today's soul action is share your story with at least one person today. Be brave and speak your truth. Your voice will be the catalyst for healing in others. So remember I was saying this is somebody who's going to come into your life and offer a lot of sensitivity, love, kind energy to you. This is somebody who's supposed to help you heal. Okay. This is somebody who's trying to figure out where they belong. They don't know where they belong. They don't know who they're supposed to be with. But the more you work on yourself every single day, collective, the more you pull this person closer to you, the more you start to draw them in, okay? Even if you're in a relationship with this person now, some of you are watching this because you're trying to figure out why this person is pulled away from you, why they've disconnected from you. And for many of you, this person wants a change. They want to transform their life. They want to transform this relationship with you, but they also have to feel like they're wanted and needed as well too, okay? So let's get the important message for you, and then we're going to go sign by sign. Stop right there. Collective, your message is this. What excuses am I making right now? I didn't say it. The cards did. This is what we've been talking about now for the last hour. What excuses are you making for yourself? Every day you get up, you have an excuse. I'm just going to eat some chips. I can't make a salad. I'm just going to drink this sugary drink because, I can't make my own juice at home. Sixth house. I'd rather be attached to a job that gives me security rather than starting my own business. What's stopping you from starting your own business? What's stopping you from making your own money? Let us know in the comments. What excuses are you making every single day that are stopping you from getting and creating the reality that you truly deserve? This is what you need to ask yourself, okay? Important message for the collective right now is no more waiting. No more waiting. There will never be a good enough time. Time is now. The time is now. This is what Spirit is saying to you. Today's soul action, it says, if it's important enough to you, you will find a way. Today, make a decision and do it even if you don't feel ready. Listen to your heart and you will be led. When I say listen to your heart, it means listen to your intuition, listen to your higher self, listen to what your mind, your body, your soul is trying to tell you, especially if there's an ending, especially if you're not wanted somewhere, especially if you feel like something's closing out. Now is the time for change, okay? So these are the messages I have for both you and your person. Now let's get into all signs. We're going to do all signs. We're going to also be pulling soul. We're going to also be pulling the soul journey cards. We're going to find out exactly how your person is feeling or what the message is. Actually, we're going to do what message your person has for you in the extended. Okay. So just to clarify, because I know it is Mercury retrograde, I'm going to be pulling the higher self messages for your sign, and then I'm going to be pulling a message from your person, and we're going to be talking about it in the extended there. Okay, so let's do that now. Okay, so we have Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Okay, so let's start off with the sign of Aries. What is the higher message from higher self for you at this time? We have, do I know all my strengths and am I using them? So there's something here about you not using all of your strengths. Your higher self is saying you don't know what you're capable of. A lot of you have not been tapped into yourself lately. You need to start realizing how powerful you are. And it says here, we all have superpowers, but it's up to us to uncover them. When we live and lead with our strengths, we are able to show up in our own zone of genius. This inspires others to do the same. Today's soul action for you is ask yourself, how can I use one of my soul's gifts today to contribute to this open and ready world? Okay, so this is your message here. You can pause it and read it if you'd like. Okay, and that's for Aries. We'll reveal more for you in the extended. Okay, now, Taurus, what is your important higher self message right now at this time? We have, am I focused on what I want most? Am I focused on what I want most? And the message for you is, one reason so few of us achieve what we truly want is that we never direct our focus. So there's something here about you needing to focus more. We never concentrate our power. Most people dabble their way through life, never deciding to master anything in particular. And the soul action, or today's soul action for you, is what you focus on grows. Today, ask yourself, is my life a reflection of my values, or do I need to make adjustments? Prioritize. There's something here you need to prioritize in your life. Okay, if you want to pause, you can read that and meditate on it for more. All right. So, Gemini, what is your important higher self message right now at this time? You have, to whom am I comparing myself right now? Who are you comparing yourself to? Who do you think has a better life than you? Who do you think's prettier than you? Who do you think you're better than, or whatever the case may be? Who are you comparing yourself to? And are you asking yourself the right questions? The message here for you, Gemini, is what you are able to see in another is only visible because it is within you, ready to be brought out. Shine light on this feeling of not enough and see the truth. All that you need and want is within you. Today's soul action, Gemini, is today. Stop comparing and start creating. And this is what we had for the general message for you starting the reading was imagination, right? You need to start creating your own reality every single day. So this is your message. You can pause it and meditate on it if you need. All right. Cancer, higher self, important higher self message for you. We have, who am I ready to forgive? Who do you need to forgive in your life, Cancer, in order for things to move forward the way that you want them to? Okay. The important message for you is, I am not what happened to me. I am who I choose to become. The message for you is it time to let go, forgive, and move onwards? Is your soul ready to forgive someone else or yourself? Forgiveness brings sweet release, freedom, and insight. Look at it from their shoes. Notice how you grew and what you learned. Who do you want to become, and how is this resistance holding you from what your soul wants? The soul action for you today, Cancer, is write a forgiveness letter. Then practice the Ho'oponopono prayer today while thinking of the person you are ready to forgive. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Okay, so this is the important message. Forgiveness is required here, Cancer, for you to close the cycle out and to move on to something bigger and better. You can pause the video and meditate on this if you'd like. All right, so let's move forward to the sign of Leo. So Leo, we have for you, what is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? There's something that you want, Leo. You want something really deeply. It's like you deserve it. You're telling yourself, no, I deserve this. I want this. This is for me. But the message here for you is, what's limiting you? Are you imagining what you want? Do you believe that you can have what it is that you want? The message for you, Leo, is, what story are you telling yourself? When you think about your dreams, what is the first limiting thought that comes to your mind? If you are not living the life you desire, it's because a part of you doesn't believe it's possible. Today's soul action says, it's time to upgrade. Look your belief in the eye. Where did it come from? What new belief are you ready to adopt in its place? How will this change your results? Remember, your belief is the root of your result. Own it, heal it, upgrade it. So there's something here, Leo, that you need to be open to changing. Okay, this limiting belief, limiting thoughts that you have in order to create the reality that you want. You can pause the video to meditate on this if you'd like. Now, Virgo, message from higher self for you is, what can I do to make a difference? What can you do to make some sort of difference right now when it comes to life, in general? The message here for you, Virgo, is, what keeps us up at night? Question mark. What makes you cringe when you think about it, such that every ounce of you screams no more? Where can you create purpose out of your pain? So there's a painful situation a lot of you are going through, and Spirit is saying, how can you make something out of this pain? I always use the example of of a magician, or not a magician, but a musician, a musician who becomes really depressed and then takes their guitar and makes a song out of it. And it becomes a #1 hit. And if that person wasn't down and out and felt bad, how would they find the capacity to create the music to inspire other people? So whatever painful situation you're going through, Spirit is saying, how can you turn that into something that inspires other people? The message here for you is today's soul action. Make a difference in someone's life today, big or small, because all of it makes a difference. Even a small thing that you do can change somebody's life. Libra, higher self message for you is, How can I be more kind to myself and offer more grace in this very moment? And the message for you, Libra, is growing our self-love is medicine to this world's broken heart. When you heal, we all heal. When you give yourself more grace, you are able to give the world more grace. And it says today's soul action, look at yourself with a grace lifter. You are meant to be in this moment of your life. Release the inner critic and fill in that hole with your soul's truth that you are infinite, you are loved, and you are already there. Okay? So pause that if you'd like to get the important message. I'm going to also put these on the community as well too. If you're watching this right now and you want me to post these messages in the community so you can look at them and meditate on them, let me know. If enough of you want that, then I'll go ahead and do that. Okay. All right. So let's move on to the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio, we have, who can I serve today? The message for you is, in a world lacking soul-to-soul connection, small and simple acts are what create the biggest and most lasting impact. We shift our own pain and experience our avalanche of love when we lose ourselves in the service of others. Who needs you today? Someone needs you today. Someone needs your motivation, your inspiration. Where are you, Scorpio? We need you. We need you. It says today's soul action. It says, listen to your heart. Who needs you? Make one soulful connection today and give solely to spread more love, expecting nothing in return. Notice the joy that you feel when you serve others. Okay, so this is your message. All right, so let's move on to the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius, your higher self message is, when was the last time I danced freely? The message for you is dance. Because it will shift you into a beautiful state, because it will get you out of your head and into your body and heart, because fear lives in the head along with anxiety, control, guilt, frustration, and impatience. In just a few minutes of dancing, you will make the shift. You will feel a charge of joy and confidence take over, and you will feel a soul reminder to live and lead from your heart. Dancing is a tool to ground us in the now. It triggers happiness, and it is the gateway to freedom, to become free. Dance. Today's soul action, Sagittarius, for you is dance for 3 minutes to your own favorite song. Notice the inward fire grow within and the feeling you feel being you. You are a wild, loving force. Express it with dance today. Okay, so that's your message. Now, moving on to the sign of Capricorn, higher self message for you, Capricorn, is what else could this mean? Okay, there's something else. There's a meaning behind something that's happening in your life. It says there are always multiple ways to look at every situation. Our first reaction is usually rooted in our fears and limiting beliefs. Look at a situation today by stepping outside of the trigger and ask, what else could this mean? Somebody's triggering you, something's triggering you, and you're being called to look at the situation from a different perspective. Today's soul action for you, Capricorn, is there something your soul is calling you to learn in the moment? Or is there a pattern that is ready to be broken? Walk in the other person's shoes and see it from their perspective. If it doesn't involve someone else, ask yourself, how is life happening for me right now? So this is your message. All right, moving forward to the sign of Aquarius. Your higher self message, Aquarius, is, what am I waiting for? Someone else to do it for me? The message here for you is, are you waiting on someone else before you can take the big leap? What if you were to take life into your own hands and forge your own unique path? Put your heart into action and ask yourself, what risk can you take to move towards your dreams? Make a decision and do it. No more waiting for others. So remember, Aquarius, how we were talking about codependency? A lot of you don't want to be codependent anymore. The cycle is closing out for you. Today's soul action, no more thinking, only doing. Be brave and you will discover what you are really made of. Wild soul, strong heart, can't lose. This is your important message. All right. So last but not least, we have Pisces. What is your important message? We have, am I communicating my needs? Are you letting people know what you need? It says your needs matter. What are you needing right now that you haven't communicated? What are you afraid of? Is it possible that what you are fearing is not true? And the important soul message for you, Pisces, today is journal these answers. What are my needs? Question mark. Am I saying no and yes enough based on my desires? Am I telling my full truth? Do I believe that my needs matter? And do I share them with others? Do I ask for what I want? When communicating my needs, when am I resisting? And with whom? What do I need in order to feel safe enough to express my needs? Okay, so this is your important message for today and moving forward. So this is what I have for you in terms of the important messages. Now, if you want an important message from your person, okay, an important message when it comes to love, what is it that you need to work through? I'm going to be revealing those in the extended reading. I'm going to go sign by sign. So these cards underneath are going to be exposed in the extended, okay, where I'm going to be talking a little bit more about details there. Now, before I let you go to the extended, I'm going to be pulling, an important manifesting card. We're going to see what it is you are manifesting. And then we're going to get into, drum roll, ask a question, get an answer. So if you're interested in that, do think of your questions now as I pull your manifestation card. We're going to talk about that more before I get into it. So what are you manifesting right now, collective? What are you manifesting? What are you manifesting? Let's see. So you are manifesting on target. Follow your ideal path. Okay. So what you're manifesting right now is you're manifesting what you want. I can't tell you what you're manifesting because you're the one who has the power. What Spirit is saying is you're on target. By being on target, it means what? Imagining the type of life you want. Are you doing that every single day? Are you getting up every single day? Do you have certain pictures around you? Are you manifesting? Are you believing in this vision that you have? If you're not doing that, the message here is to start making plans to follow your ideal life. What else are you manifesting? We have protection. You are protected, collective. It says strong protective magic for the family and the home. Okay, so if you've been watching this, you are protected. And we also finally have Alwyn, 3 ray of light, balance male and female energies, peace and harmony. So there's a need for you to balance your female and masculine energies. This is what a lot of you are manifesting, and this is what is going to push you towards what it is that you want to create for your own life. So let's get into ask a question, get an answer. Now in ask a question, get an answer, if you're new here, I highly recommend that you hit the like button. By you hitting the like button, you're creating an energy exchange between myself and you. You're also showing the universe that you appreciate the channel, you appreciate the messages that are here to help you evolve, to help you manifest your dreams and goals. So do hit that like button. I'm waiting. Go head on over there, go like it and come on back. So I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Even if you're not on the live, make sure you hit that like button now or on your way out. Okay, so that's the first thing. Next thing is be sure to subscribe to the channel. Don't be a lurker. Don't just hang out in the background. Support the channel, support the collective, support the tarot community. Okay, that's the second message. The third message is when you're asking a question, it is absolutely free. You do not have to donate. If you'd like to donate to the channel, I do appreciate all your donations, shares, likes, subscribes, all of that. It is very much appreciated, but you do not have to pay for asking a question. Now, when you ask a question, Okay. It's very important that you are one, keeping an open mind. And remember that whoever is asking a question, you're asking a question because you really need an answer. If you're just asking a question because you just want to ask a question because you have nothing better to do, that's fine. But it's really, the readings on this channel are for people who really need guidance and really need that. Okay. So just remember that if your situation isn't as bad as it could be, you may not get the answer that you need. If you really need an answer, it will be there for you. It's really important, okay, and I repeat myself constantly in my readings so that everybody gets the message. I'm not trying to be annoying, but I have to say what I need to say to get my point across. So one of the things I want to mention is that when you're asking a question, it should be a yes or no answer. If it's just, questions like, when is my ex going to show up at my door? When is the love of my life going to come into my life? What day, what time, what, second are they going to come in? Very important that you are realistic when asking your questions. Okay. So your questions can be anything as long as they are answered with a yes or no answer. Don't ask questions like, what is my person's favorite color? What color is my person's underwear today? What kind of food does my person like? Does my person like Cheetos? Does my person like salad? Like, ask questions. Actually, you can ask that actually if you want to, but they should be realistic questions, okay, which follow a realistic answer. So let's get into it. I'm going to be pulling 3 cards here, and I'm going to be pulling an extra 6 in the extended. So if you're watching this and you're like, no, Monica, I need like 9 cards, then you can head over to the extended. It will be linked in the live feed or linked in the description box below. So be sure to check that out. So let's get into this. Ask a question, get an answer. Ask a question, get an answer. Okay. Stop right there. Ask a question, get an answer. Ask a question, get an answer. Ask a question, get an answer. Okay, so ask your question, get an answer, and you have no. This is a straight no. Okay, ask a question, get an answer, and you have don't stop. I feel like this is a yes. Whatever this question is about, I feel like it's definitely a yes if this is something that you truly want, but you need to be consistent. Ask a question, get an answer, and you have this situation will improve. I feel like this is a yes. Okay. So this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, be sure to click the link to the extended where I'm going to go a little more deep, actually a lot more deep into what's going on between you and this person. Who is this person? What's happening? What's happening with you? What is going on here? We're going to be looking at how you're viewing this person, how they're viewing you, how you feel about them, how they feel about you, actions you're likely to take towards them, actions they're likely to take towards you. I'm going to be pulling 1 card for each you and this person to see what you both want to say to one another. And I'm also going to be pulling an outcome in the extended to see what is possibly going to happen between you and this person. I'm also going to be pulling some extra cards for all signs in the extended. So we're going to be seeing what else your higher self wants to tell you with these cards. These are beautiful cards I'm going to be using in the extended. And these are called Believe in Your Own Magic. And I think this is something that a lot of us need right now because we need to start believing in what we're capable of doing. So I'm going to be revealing that to you in the extended, what your higher self, what other messages your higher self wants to say to you, and what this person's intentions are. We're going to be pulling these cards and we're going to see what this person's intentions are, the person that either you're dealing with or the person that you're planning on attracting into your life, and what you also need to know moving forward. And I'm going to also be pulling some oracle love messages for you. Okay. So we're going to see what it is that you need to hear at this time moving forward. Okay. So thank you so much for tuning in. Monica Louv here at The Love Messages. Be sure to hit the like button on the way out, and I will see you in the extended.